this meeting to order. We do have a sign-in sheet going around. If everybody wouldn't mind just printing their name legibly, so that way we can make sure to include and we know who's all here for our meeting today. First order of business is approval of the minutes from our last meeting on August 19th. Do I have a motion from any of our committee members?
I'll make a motion.
Alyssa makes a motion. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Julie second. Any discussion or edits? All right, hearing none. All those in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Wonderful, hearing none. The minutes pass for this meeting. Additions to the agenda. It sounds like we have possibly a few additions. Or did all of them make them onto?
So I for sure have this, the national, let's call it the National Fitness Campaign. So that's this colorful packet. Would be, let's see here.
We also want to add the dog park updates as well. That would be another addition that we will need.
Everything else goes with the agenda.
Okay. So do I have a motion to approve those two additions to the agenda, both the dog park updates and the colorful packet?
National Fitness Campaign.
Yes, the National Fitness Campaign.
I'll make a motion to approve those additions to the agenda.
All right, Abby makes the motion. Do I have a second?
I'll second that motion.
Second by Bud. Any discussion before we?
I've got a liability, it's a communications only.
Oh.
It's an FYI.
Okay, perfect.
Liability protection from Minnesota landowners. So with our public recreation on private land, the liability, owners not being liable.
Okay, okay. All right. So do I need an addendum to add that on for the motion?
You add it.
Yeah, yeah. So do I have a motion to add that on?
I'll make that motion.
Wonderful. And a second?
I'll second.
First Alyssa, second Jen. Wonderful. All those in favor? All right. Any opposed? Hearing none. Wonderful. Those are added onto our agenda. First item is I want to welcome our newest committee member, Steve Toddie, onto the committee. He was voted on since Todd resigned, and we're happy to have you. Welcome, welcome. Next up, so on Wednesday, myself and Adam were invited to attend the planning and zoning meeting to discuss, start that discussion on green spaces. If a few others would like to join us, we would just ask that if you do attend, it might be as public, just so that way we're not having a park and rec quorum and therefore violating that study session or joint meeting piece of it. So if you would like to come, you're more than welcome. But Adam and I will be attending, and we'll have an update for everybody following that meeting, either sooner or at our October meeting on date the 21st.
Is that, that wouldn't be in violation if they attended as public?
So I would recommend that they don't.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just because we don't want
have
them
to be
perceived as a
four or less.
quorum.
Yeah.
Yep.
Four or less.
And you don't count because you're not a voting, so.
I'm sorry, 3 or less, because more than less.
Yes, Morgan does, so you
if anybody
technically
would like
could
to
have
attend, they
maybe
can
one
make
other
now,
person.
it
Yeah.
can be a maximum of 4.
Yeah, if anybody else like feels strongly that they want to. It's more of just kind of an oversight of kind of how the Planning and Zoning Commission kind of conducts their business and land use, and things like that, and if there's any questions and things like that. Yes,
That doesn't eliminate.
does not eliminate you, no, because you're not a voting member. So if for some reason that there is somebody, you guys have my email, just give me an email, but so we'll just make sure that there isn't a quorum. So. Like I said, the intention wasn't to set it up as a study session, it was more of an informational session to kind of get some of these other committees involved. And there's a lot of committees in the city that have representatives from different committees on them, and so there's a little bit better information sharing, which is kind of what we're focusing on trying to do here, a little more information sharing with the groups of kind of what's going on, so. Yeah?
All right.
Is there any interest we can?
Yeah, any?
Is anybody interested in attending? Can't Yeah, that's
Okay,
fine.
yeah.
I don't wanna have like a ton of people there, because if anybody else is having two, it's like, I don't wanna send.
So if there's any
Yeah.
questions you'd like us to ask or anything that maybe you'd like us to bring up, just ask.
Or let us know before the end of the meeting today, and we'll make sure we get those questions asked. Next item here is we have an opening for the vice chair on our committee. So I'm going to open the floor to see if we have any nominations for our vice chair.
What are the responsibilities?
Well, so vice chair would be running the meetings if I am not here. There would also be possibly some help in taking minutes if for some reason myself and Adam are not available at the meeting. I'm not sure what else there.
Maybe facilitate, like if you're gone, like helping with the agenda items.
Yep.
Things like that.
Yeah.
Basically, you're the meeting facilitator in essence.
So do we have any nominations or any interest at this time? We will be holding all officer votings in January with the new year.
So it's October, November,
December, yep. Even if you just want to commit for the 3 months as a tester and then keep it longer once we get to January.
I'm interested.
You're interested? Okay. Do we need an official, like, does somebody else need to nominate Abby?
I would nominate
You-
Abby. That's
Nominate Abby, okay.
Put you on the spot, Abby.
Wonderful. So we have a nomination for Abby. Do we have a second? Second, Alyssa. All those in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Hearing none. Congratulations, Abby. You are now the vice chair.
Thanks so much.
All right. Our next agenda item is from Miss Macy, one of our special guests who wanted to talk about some improvements that need to be made to the skate park. And hopefully everybody has good walking shoes on, because before the rain hits, we might even make our way out there so we can go take a peek at what we've got going on out there.
Good.
You're all good?
All good.
Would it be better if we go out and you can show us?
Would that be better? Maybe we sure would.
Yeah. And you said you brought your skateboard with. Would it help to show us some of the stuff that you're talking about? Yeah. Let's do that then. Let's all